Folks, I'm back. Head coach Kurt Howell. Coach, I told Nate Bryant I think this was probably the first dual meet test for the Smyrna Eagles. I have to say, you have to feel like you guys passed it.
Certainly, it's a great team win, and it's not an individual. This is a testament to the fact that wrestling is not an individual sport; it's a team sport. Guys have to win a match like this. Guys have to hold matches close with individual superstars on a team like McDonough, where they got 6, 7 guys that are legitimate studs that place in the Beast and Iron Man and things like that. We didn't have anybody that had placed in the Beast, but we have 14 good guys on our team. So if you do the right things, you got to beat them. You got to beat them where they ain't.
Right. And we came in our pre-match. Me and Damien talked, and I said tonight was the star power versus Smyrna, and they came in with 3 legitimate studs in Martino, Howell, and Martin. And you guys are just like a bunch of BB plus guys. You look at Smyrna's lineup. Okay, yeah, you might see some guys potential state champs, but not one guy that you would say is an All-American right now or is signed to go to a. There's no Brent Fleetwood on your team this year, but it was just 14. I have to call BB plus guys at total team effort, as you said, and 7-7 split. We gave Nate Bryant Wrestler of the Night because of his late win, but I think you have to look at Josh Hutchinson's pin.
Exactly.
That's huge.
Yeah, of course, Nate. Nate's been struggling this year, and a lot of times with his weight and managing it right, and tonight he came in. I was like, we came in for morning weight check, and he was underweight. I was like, did hell freeze over? And then so it was kind of it was a good sign from the beginning then that I you could see at least for him that things are going well. He had his wind and energy at the end of the match, which is important, and that's what happens when you manage your weight right. And of course both Hutchinsons. Of course Eli. We were glad, happy it came down to Eli, but Josh getting that pin was crucial. He's that just lit us up. And
I think this has to be big. This match, and we got Polytech looming around the corner, and Polytech is a scary team, and and you're going up against a guy in Coach Buxton he'll move that lineup around to get what we saw just the other night in the Cape match. Right. He's got his stud Cody Stevens out. Schmoosser goes to so he's not afraid to move guys around, shake things up, and come after you guys. So I would think a win like this tonight has to be huge for you guys going into that battle coming up.
Of course, build on this momentum, of course, and that's the big Henlope and North battle this year, it looks like. So we're looking forward to it. I know Buxton, he's a wily veteran, and I think he knows how to move guys, like you said, to try to maximize points. Like you said before, we have a team. There's a lot of B plus wrestlers, and there's no superstar, and so if you're going to move a lineup around, I feel like you're going to leave somebody open to get a win.
The move with Justin Jones tonight. He came in big for you in the Cesar Rodney match last year. He's never been a starter for you. He's a senior, but you used him at a key moment tonight.
Yeah, we had to make a decision on that one. With Larson obviously beats him in wrestle-offs, and pretty close matches, but Larson certainly beats him in wrestle-offs, but Justin is he's a senior and he's done the job before.
Right.
So we had to look at what the match score was at that point, and I had to if the job we needed was to get the win, then Larson was the man.
Right.
If we had to pull out a win, it was a stretch, because that's Martino's a tough son of a gun, but if we only needed to save points, then the job was Justin's, because he's a guerrilla fighter.
This McDonough Smyrna looks like it could be hopefully this is something you guys are going to lock in for the next few years, because this is a great matchup. They are scary young. I mean, they had a lot of freshmen in that lineup. You guys are young, but they're scary young. I mean, they had a lot of, they had a freshman out there at the end of the night with the match on the line. He loses, but what experience does he gain from that?
Right. McDonough always. I mean, of course, it's a team that you never know what they're going to bring in every year, because it's you can see what we've got, and you'll see what we've got next year, because you only need to go down there with Damien to find out who's coming up.
Right.
But they are a scary team, and they've always found a way to break that top 40 with the studs like like Carroll and
Harrell and Martino and then some young guns to go. So
Smith too.
I mean, I think now people around at least the East Coast of the country have to say, hey, this Smyrna team's not bad. We might be overlooking them, and they're young.
And I think it's also like it's tough to get a ranking if you don't place in the national tournaments.
Sure.
But there's a difference between our team and McDonough's. We're a very good dual meet team because we got all those B+ wrestlers, but we're not there to place in an Ironman or Beast of the East really high, because we have guys that are maybe going to get to the second day, and they have to fight their butts off to get into that placing round. Now I kind of felt like we could have done better in the Beast of the East this year, but time will tell. We'll see how these guys mature, and my young guys, and it's a great future, because I only have one senior starting, two counting Justin tonight, but that was it was certainly a great match.
Oh, absolutely.
I love that McDonough comes over here, and Joe and Pete are great coaches, and it's fun to have them here. And I think they like coming out here because I don't know if they get crowds like this. They're home matches, but it's fun. It's fun. We'll be out there next year.
Folks, Kurt Howell, he was one of the great wrestlers here in the state of Delaware. Now he's one of the top coaches. He's got the top program, 2-time defending state champs. Looking for the third one coming up. Folks, I'll be back to wrap it up with Damian Creighton. Coach, congratulations.
All right.
Good luck with the rest of the year.
Thank you, Benny.